Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your Bodyweight HIIT workout. So in this workout, we will use no equipment, just bodyweight moves to work our entire body for strength and cardio. As always, I will give you lots of different options, so listen to your body and work to your fitness level. You don't need any equipment for this workout, just a little bit of space to move. However, if you have a bench or a chair, that might be good, especially if you are going to be doing some of the modifications. Otherwise, everything that we're doing can be done just with the space you have on the floor. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we are going to start just with the basic warm-up. Make sure you have a little bit of space to move, and you can just start by marching or jogging, whatever feels good for you. We're gonna roll through those shoulders to the back and to the front. If you've done my videos for a while, you might notice that I am in a different space today. We have been traveling and I am filming in my brother and sister-in-law's garage gym, which I love. They've got a great space in here. Big deep breath in. I know a lot of you work out with me in your garages. I film videos at home in my garage, just in a different space today. So let's take it out nice and wide. Let's roll through our back, flat back down. One more time, and then hold it here, roll those shoulders. So here is how it is going to work. We are going to have 3 quick circuits, and each circuit will only have 3 moves. Walk those feet in, round it up. We will have a lower body, an upper body, and a core, and each circuit will go through 2 rounds. Your first round will be 45 seconds and 15 seconds of rest. Your second round will be 30 seconds, 15 seconds of rest, right? So a little quicker, but it'll move fast. Within those, bring those heels up, little hamstring curl, and then let's bring our hands down. I will give you different options. I'll give you low impact options, also options if you are prenatal or postnatal, or think or know that you have ab separation, diastasis recti. Bring those knees up, gentle pull in. And if you have the option of a bench or a chair, that will be a great way to modify. You don't have to. I will give you different modifications on the floor as well, but it might come in handy if you have a sturdy bench or chair that you can use. Go ahead and stretch it out forward. In between our circuits, we will have a cardio interval. That's where we'll really get that heart pumping. Again, I'll give you low and high impact options, and that is where I will talk through our next circuit. So you'll have a second or 2 to grab some water, and then getting into that cardio interval so you keep moving while I explain what we're doing. Okay, so speaking of, I want you to jog it out or march it out. I'm gonna talk you through our very first circuit. So, basic squat, you know it, you love it. You're just gonna sit low, drive those hips to the back, and bring it up. If you need to, you can sit into that chair on the bench to give you a little bit more stability. I'll give you some options to take it up, especially in that second round. Then we're gonna take it to a staggered plank press. Modification, you're gonna keep the knee and the foot down the whole time. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Then you'll switch, and then if you can, you're gonna lift it up. Then we'll move into a crunch that I will explain once we get there. Let's go ahead and start with our squat. 45 seconds, here we go. Drop it down, reach it up. If you can, it really helps with that form to touch the ground, because then you really make sure that you get low, drive those hips back. What we're not doing is bending here, we're getting our butt down, right? If it feels better and you feel like you have better form on a chair or a bench, you can actually sit and bring it up. Squeeze those glutes at the top, zip up in that core. If you want, you can even go up on the toes. Breathe. We got about 5 seconds, down and up. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to breathe. Let's take it down onto the mat. So again, your modification, you're gonna be on one knee and one foot, but you'll keep that stability through that, especially if you're prenatal or early postnatal or diastasis. I want you to stay here. Everybody start here. Here we go. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Switch the knee and then switch the lead arm. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. If you can, I want you to keep that knee off the ground. Down, down, up, up, switch. Down, down, up, up, switch. By keeping that knee in, what we're doing is we're staggering it to keep that core a little more engaged. It just ups that challenge for our ab muscles as well as our upper body. So keep it going. Again, if you need to keep the knee down for whatever reason, lots of reasons to modify, you can. 10 seconds to go. Bring it up, down, down, up, up. Last one. And back, good. Breathe. Modification for this crunch. You're just gonna sit and bring the knees in, hands up, push into the knee. If you can, everybody else, join me down on your back, and we're here. Ready, go. We're gonna extend one out, push into that knee, bring it up. Lift in that crunch, lift in that crunch. If you're pregnant, or again, in that early postnatal DR phase, I want you to stay on the bench. If this bothers your back to be all the way down on the mat, you can stay seated as well. You can also modify just here. Just little stretch, keeping the feet on the floor. But for that challenge, if it feels okay for you, take it up, 10 seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. How about we do all of that again? Only 30 seconds with a 15-second rest. You know what you're doing. I'm gonna give you a couple of options if you wanna take it up. Starting with that squat. Ready, here we go. Drop it down and bring it up. Modification, you can sit down on that bench or that chair. If you want, up on the toes. One more option, you can jump it. Little jump at the top. You're landing soft and you're still getting low, so really drop those hips. Any of those options will do for these last 10 seconds. Drop it here, reach, or little jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to breathe. Let's take it down into that staggered plank press. Down, down, up, up. Switch your knees. Stay on the knees and the toes if you need to. Support in that core. Ready, here we go. Down, down, up, up. Switch the knees. Down, down, up, up. Or here. And switch. If you want to take this up, little jump in between. Instead of that step, down, down, up, up. Yes! 10 seconds to go. Even less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Crunch on the bench or crunch down on your back. You're pushing into the knees, sitting on the edge, and up, or all the way down on your back. Last 30, here we go. And reach. Good. If you wanna up that challenge, keep those shoulders up the whole time, and as you push into that leg, the leg is also pushing back into your hands. Breathe. That feels like too much pressure on your core. I want you to stay modified. And breathe. 5 seconds. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Woo, stretch it out. First circuit is done. Go ahead and come up onto your feet. Grab a quick sip of water. That's what we're looking at, guys. It's gonna go by fast, but we'll get through them quick. All right, so you have, whew, let's do a minute of cardio. Here are your options. It's a double jack. We're gonna go up and out. So not your traditional jumping jack, straight up, open out wide, really squeeze in the back. Join me here, low impact, here, here, or high. Just like that. Here we go. You got 45 seconds. Up and out. Up and out. Big squeeze, big arms, because we want to really work those back muscles too. Keep it going. You got 30 seconds. Watch me here. Your next move, we're going to go one side with a tap back or a lunge. So you're just here to here. You keep doing those jacks, or drop it down all the way down. Second round, I'll give you an option to add a little impact. Tricep dip. You can modify by using that bench or a chair, let your hips drop off just a little bit, little bend in the back of the elbows. Breathe, or take it on the ground. We're gonna lift it up, drop it down. Either of those is safe for prenatal and postnatal, so it's up to you. Then we're going to our plank. You can stay on the floor with me. You guys can go ahead and relax out of that jack, get 15 seconds to breathe, or I want you to take it incline on the chair, really making sure that you're here or here. Go ahead and breathe. Whew. Roll those shoulders. Get ready for that lunge. We're gonna go 45 seconds each side. Here we go. So modification, tap it back. Keeping the weight in that front heel or drop it down. If you can, get low. I like to just use my arms to get a good feel for that motion, really dropping low and pushing into my heel. And breathe. Yes. Good. If you need some balance, hold on to the wall or the chair. And again, modified, we're just here. 10 seconds. Bend in that front knee. Drop it low. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch it to that other side. Zip up in that core, same thing. Nice, good posture. Just your tap. We're still keeping the work in that front leg, or drop it low, starting now. 45 seconds. Tap back. Here we go. So either way, that front leg is doing more of the work. If you're dropping it low, you can push out of that opposite toe as well. Again, lunges sometimes play with our balance. Feel free to use the wall or the chair if you need to. And breathe. We're keeping our moves in this bodyweight HIIT today pretty basic, nothing crazy. If you've followed me for a while, you know I love a good compound move. And I like to make combos out of things, but we'll save that for some other workouts. We'll keep it simple today. 3, 2, 1, good. Into those triceps. So again, if you need to modify using a chair or a bench, even the back of the couch, just walk your hips forward, keep your knees bent, slow bend, back of the arms. If you can, bring it down here with me. Here we go. Lift all those hips, little bend in your tries. Lift and bend. So if you have a bench, you might find that even more challenging, or a chair. So it's up to you. The floor is just an option because not a lot of us have a bench and we might not have a sturdy chair, but you certainly can walk it out a little bit more and drop yourself a little bit lower if you want more of that challenge. Up to you. 10 seconds to go wherever you are. I know it's a lot on those wrists, but this is the one long set. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Roll through those wrists. Okay, into the plank. So a few different options. You can modify at an incline on your knees or your toes. If you are prenatal, postnatal, I want you to take it here and just tap it back. Everybody else, just join me here. Here we go. You're just holding that plank. We'll have a little movement towards the end, but for now I want you to think about lifting up in the core, belly button to spine, almost as if you're bringing those hips towards your ribs and those hips together. That's something to think about that will help you really zip up on the inside, right? If you're at the incline, same thing. If you're modifying for prenatal, postnatal, and just tapping back so you keep that pressure, same thing, hold it here. We got 10 seconds if you wanna tap the knees down and up. You can do that wherever you are. If you're on your knees, you just stay. 3, 2, 1, relax. 15 seconds to breathe. Let's do it all again. Right side lunge, left side lunge, our tricep dip, and then our plank, right? And then we are done with circuit number 2. Ready? Here we go. 30 seconds. Tap it or lunge it. Join me if you haven't already. And one other option, if you want to take it to a little jump at the top, you can, but that's optional. Either here or all the way down. or down, jump it up. Less than 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out for 15. Take it over here. Zip up in that core. Get ready for that tap. Remember, you can tap it, you can lunge it, or you can add the jump at the top. 30 seconds, here we go. I always start with that first level today so you can see it first, or here, or if you really want that challenge, down and up. Breathe. Yes. 15 seconds to go, right? Wherever you are, strong legs. Yes. Can you add that little jump for 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. 15 seconds to breathe. Down on your back or off of that chair into that tricep dips. If you're on the chair or the bench, you can take it here. Closer you are to the bench, the more modified you'll be. Here we go. Take it down and bring it up. 30 seconds, or walk it out here. That's probably your most challenging option. If you're down on the mat with me, take it here. Up. Breathe. Yes. 10 to go. Bending in the elbows is the most important part, and pull that core in. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it up into our plank. Again, you can take it at the incline on a bench or a chair, here to here for a modification. If you're modifying for prenatal or postnatal, I want you to stay here, tap it back, tap it back. Everybody else, full plank. We got 30 seconds. Here we go. Sorry, we got a little longer of a break on that so I could talk through it, but our timing will work out. So you're here, knees if you want them, drop them down. You can even do a little jump at the top. You get a little extra cardio. Yes, 15 to go. Wherever you are, you can be here modified, just stay engaged. We're all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it back. Grab a quick sip of water. Whew. Awesome work, team. 2 circuits down. We are in the home stretch. 1 more circuit to go. No equipment needed. Here is your cardio. Watch me first. Whatever space you have, we're gonna move laterally. Little shuffle. Side step and punch. Side step and punch, or shuffle, punch. You can even make it little quick feet. It's up to you. We're gonna go 45 seconds. Roll those shoulders, zip up in the core. You're gonna keep going while I'll explain our next move. Here we go. Shuffle and punch. You're turning knees and hips on that punch, or quick feet. Keep that cardio going. You move, but you watch me. All right, our last lower body. We're gonna do a transverse side lunge. So your side lunge looks like this, bending, bent leg, straight leg. We're gonna take it on the diagonal. So here, bring it up. Here, bring it up. We wanna open on the diagonal so we really open up the hips, but then get low into that back hip so we get outer thighs, glutes, everything working. I'll give you some more options once we're there. Then we're gonna take it all the way down. Modification. You're just gonna do that bird dog, here to here, for that pull for your lower back. If you can, all the way down, we're gonna go big skydiving, squeeze it in. Skydiving, squeeze it in. If that feels like too much, stay on your knees. You guys breathe, stop your cardio. Then we're gonna take it to some side planks, super basic, everybody can do them. I'll give you options once we're there. All right, 5 seconds to breathe. Transverse side lunge. We'll start right now. Here we go. Lean into it, push out. Open it up so your front leg stays straight, and then you lean into that hip. Watch me from the side. Here to here. You get a little stretch, push out of the hip. If you can, touch it down, reach it up. Again, on that diagonal. need to modify, just do what is comfortable for you. Lean into the hip. You don't have to get as low, but if you can, you get that stretch as well as that work into the hip, right? Breathe, 10 seconds, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down with me. All right, we're focusing on our back, all through our back. So zip up in the core. Modified, you stay on your knees. Bird dog, lengthen, squeeze through the back. Alternating, woo, balance. Everybody else, join me here. Lift up, skydiving nice and wide. Squeeze in, touch the hands, touch the heels. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Keep it going. Again, if that feels like too much pull for your back, you just take it up to your knees and you can still get the lengthen and that squeeze all through the back of our body. So upper back, shoulders, mid to low back, glutes, and hamstrings. You got 15 seconds. Lift it up, squeeze it in. Out, squeeze in, out, squeeze in. Nice and tight all the way through the back of your body. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let's stay down here. So side plank. You can be on your knees, lift up on that elbow, or all the way up. I want you to come up with me, starting now. So knees, 2 knees, or just 1. Here's a modified version. You can also have that hand down. Just lift as high up as feels good for you. If you can, bring it all the way up. I like to cross my feet, but it's up to you. I know, 45 seconds is a long time, so we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a variation. Starting now, I want you to drop it down, drop the hip, bring it up. Drop it down, drop the hip, bring it up. If you're on your knees, drop it down, bring it up. Yes, 10 seconds to go. Here we go. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Swing those legs around to the other side. Whew. On your knees, elbow directly beneath the shoulders or all the way up to you. Ready, here we go. 45 seconds, the first half we're just holding, so I want you to really focus on pulling that core in towards your body, navel to spine. If you can, bring it all the way up, zipping up in the core. Lift if you need to drop that knee or have that hand for support, it's totally fine. And then let's drop the hip down, lift it up. So if you're on your knees, it looks just like this, or all the way up, down, and up, and breathe, there we go. Yes. 5 seconds, drop the hip down. So you're giving yourself a little resting point at the bottom, but then you really have to lift it up and through. Good, relax. Stretch that over. How about we do it all again, guys? This is our last full circuit. Starting with that transverse side lunge. Remember, get deep. If you need to take it lateral, that's okay too. 30 seconds, here we go. Touch down if you can. Here's another option. Jump. Little jump at the top. Step deep and jump. It's optional. I know we've done cardio in this workout. This is your strength. But if you want to get that heart rate up even more, breathe and up. Yes. Relax. 15 seconds to breathe. Let's take it for our back. So all through our back, that pull, because we already did a lot of push. Modification, bird dog, stay on your knees, really lengthen and stretch. Everybody else, join me here, 30 seconds. Out and in. My pregnant mamas, and if you know you have diastasis recti or you're early postpartum, I want you to stay on those knees. But honestly, again, remember guys, there are lots of reasons to modify. So you do you. Be where you are today. You know, I always say that just by showing up for this workout, you are successful. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Ha ha ha. Let's stay down. on your side. Into that side plank. We're gonna lift it up. We're gonna go right into that hip drop. You can be knees or toes. Here we go. Take it down, bring it up. Drop it down, bring it up. All the way up on those feet. And it's totally fine to have stacked feet too. I'm just a little more comfortable in my lower knee and hip. Hand can be up, hand can be down. Up to you. Yes. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Swing those legs around. Let's go to that other side. So here we go, guys. Zip it up in the core, elbow beneath the shoulder. We're gonna lift it up on the knees, on the toes. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Up and down. And breathe. Yes, cross it over. Lift and lower. Up and down. 15 seconds. Then this last circuit is done. And breathe. Yes. Keep lifting, thinking about that lower oblique, even though we're working through the entire core. We love side planks because they're great for prenatal, postnatal as well. Last one. And relax. Stretch it over. Our circuits are done. How about one last bonus move? Full body. I'll give you lots of options. Bring it up. Grab a quick sip of water. All right, guys, we got 1 minute of our bonus move, and then that is it. All right, come to that sumo squat. Toes are out if it's comfortable for you. Your first option is just to tap it down and bring it up. Your next option is to add a little jump at the top. And your last option is full burpee, but toes out. Any of those options will do. Let's get a little bit of everything. Ready, here we go, 1 minute. I want my pregnant mamas and my early postpartum and my beginners to stay here. If you wanna jump, you can take it here. Everybody else, if you're up for it, all the way down, all the way up. Breathe. On that burpee, you keep going. Just hit the floor, let yourself go down, and then strong push-up. Don't feel like it has to be a very structured push-up. Use that momentum to go down and bring it up, then pop up into those heels all the way up. Yes! Whew. Here's where HIIT really comes in. 15 seconds. In and up. Oh, who's tired? I know I am. We gotta finish strong though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Tap it out. As you guys know, I don't do a ton of burpees or burpee variations in my workouts, but I always remind you, I don't do them super fast. I don't have perfect form. The goal is just to get the whole body moving and get that heart rate up. Are you feeling it? I know I am. Tap it out. Whew. Take it in front. Having those toes out on that burpee makes it a little more challenging, right? You get the stretch, you get those inner thighs and glutes. Roll those arms, big arm circles to the back. How do you feel? Better than when you started? Tired, I hope. But hopefully you got that energy up and you are feeling good. Guys, we worked the entire body with no equipment. Bring it up, little hinge at the hips. I love equipment. You know I have lots of dumbbell and kettlebell and other strength training videos on here with equipment, but you can get it all done with nothing. Heel forward, hips to the back. Make sure you check out all of my other workouts on the channel. Look through those playlists. I have a playlist of no equipment, and then of course, everything I just mentioned with equipment, as well as broken down by body part and type and length of time. Hips back, whew. So check those out if you're looking for a little more structure. Make sure that you click the links in the description below. Check out my ebooks and programs, as well as my nutrition guide to the front. And if you haven't already, this is the first workout in my 2020 holiday HIIT challenge. If you haven't joined, There is a link in the description as well that we're doing throughout the holiday season in the month of December. Bring it up, stretch it over. As always, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That helps me out so much. And make sure you like this video and leave me a comment if you can. Thank you so much for showing up today. No matter what it looked like, you showed up, you are successful, and I'm glad that you're here. Big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your body weight HIIT workout. Great job, everybody.